Hello, everyone, and welcome to the Caffeinated Librarians, Manpack Public Library's pop culture podcast. I'm Joe.
Katie.
Simona.
And today we're kicking off another comic series. And starting us off is Katie. Intro your pick.
So my pick is Let's Eat Together. Aki and Haru, Volume 1, and it's by Makoto Taji. Sorry, guys. It's been a long morning. And it's a really cute slice of life manga that two college students live together in a house and they make food together, or one makes food for the other if he's having a really hard time with his assignments, which I understand. I've been there, and I absolutely love this because I've read all of the volumes that we have on Hoopla, and I love slice of life manga, especially when I don't want to read anything that's too drama-esque or melodramatic. It's just an easy read. I love Aki and Haru. I think they're adorable together. I love all the side characters. I love their old landlady that gives them plums in a later volume. I
want to try that plum liqueur.
Yeah.
All the food, like I was looking at the recipes, like this food just looks delicious.
Okay, I was into most of it, but that one savory egg custard thing, I was like, I don't know about that one.
Yeah.
But that's just cultural difference. I'm not used to that, but I'd give it a shot. But yeah. The sandwich chapter, I was like, oh yeah, let's get into the sandwiches.
And isn't that just awesome in general? Whether it's like your friend or your partner and they love cooking and they just cook for you, like that would be like, that's my dream. When I find my partner, that he has to be someone that loves cooking, because I can't cook to save my life. I mean, I have, but mixed results. I'm also very lazy. So for me, if I ever get a partner and he loves to cook, that would be like my dreams in life have been fulfilled. And if it's like food like this is just perfect.
So, okay, this is the first slice of life manga I've read.
Oh.
Is this pretty? Yeah, no, I just never. It was never what called to me, but I found this very pleasant. You know, I had a nice time with it. But yeah, is this pretty par for the course for the genre? Okay.
I would say this is pretty par of the course. If they want to throw in a little drama, it's more like a friendship misunderstanding kind of a thing, but it's easily resolved by the end of either the chapter or by the end of the book. But yeah, this is really part of the course for this genre.
Okay.
Yeah.
I haven't read a whole lot of manga because, as I was saying before we were recording, it's visually overwhelming at times for me to read, whether it's like graphic novels or manga. Like, too much happening just overwhelms me, so I haven't read too many, but I did enjoy this. I like slice of life. I'm more used to slice of life in, like, K-dramas.
Yeah.
Like, I love those kinds of dramas, because sometimes I don't want something over dramatic. I want something where, like, I can understand what's happening. Very basic.
You don't need to think about it.
So I appreciate that, and I appreciated this manga because it's adorable. Like I love the two of them. I love that Aki's love language is he cooks.
Yeah.
So it's very sweet.
I was glad they gave you the recipes.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
I thought that was cute and like that's what I'm reading this for. Give me that food.
Yes.
There's another manga that does that. And I think it's called Lemon and Lightning or something like that. There's lightning in the title. I don't remember the rest of it because it's been a very long time since
I'm gonna figure this out by googling lightning cooking manga. Sweetness and Lightning.
And it's another slice of life. A single dad with a really small toddler and she wants to eat out, and they go to this restaurant that's run by a parent of a high schooler who he actually teaches in the high school. So they kind of like meet again in the high school, which I think is really funny. And they cook together because her mom is kind of like goes off to like these like local TV shows to talk about her cookbooks and her cooking.
Oh, okay.
And
so that's the parent who doesn't cook normally taking over.
Yes.
Okay,
yeah.
That's fun.
Yeah. And at the end of each chapter you get the recipe, and I'm like I love that
Delicious
stuff.
in Dungeon does that too.
Does it?
For like recipes made out of like slime monsters.
Yeah.
That's cute.
But I can't remember the he's not a troll. The dwarf character, the one who cooks everything for them. I mean, very like when you think about it, it's like ugh. But then when he cooks it, it legitimately looks good. Like I don't care if it's a slime monster, if it's cooked that way. So that's like every episode has that where it's the recipe.
I think Hannibal should.
Oh yeah, Hannibal. That's true. Well, they didn't have the like. He wouldn't. Well, no, he would talk about the recipes in Hannibal too, right?
Yeah, he had the whole like card system for all.
Oh yes, yes.
I'm sorry. Off the path here.
Well, it's recipes.
It's all relative.
Yeah. I forgot about the cards. Yeah. And this also is a they made a live action version of this in 2023, and I think there's also a second. So they made like a part 1, and I think they have a part 2.
Nice.
And it looks just as cute. I was watching the trailer, and the food looks just as delicious.
Well, seeing Japanese food being made live action is always...
Oh, there's another actual Japanese drama, which is also a slice of life, but it takes place, because it's also related to food, where it's like a geisha training house. So there's like the young girls who are training to become geishas, and one girl in there cooks for everyone.
Oh.
So every episode you see the recipe that she's planning. She has to like buy the ingredients, and she cooks for everyone in the house. I don't know if she ever like succeeds in I think she's one of the ones where she can't really pass, but she cooks very well.
Yeah.
So every episode is her talking about the recipe that she's planning, and it's a Netflix show. It's really good, but it's very slice of life, very like slow paced, not a lot of action, but that's fine. And she cooks too, and the food looks delicious.
There's another J-drama called Samurai Gourmet.
Oh, yeah.
And there is cooking involved. The main character doesn't cook himself, but he goes to places to experience food because he's a retired businessman. And he has all this free time now to just experience food.
Yeah.
And it's a lot of fun. It's a lot of fun.
All right. It might be a dumb question, but how do you find this one? Because like an average Google search on this really don't turn up too much.
Yeah.
Yeah. How did you?
Yeah. How do you?
Oh. Yeah. How did I find it?
Yeah,
I was on Hoopla one time on the reference desk, and I was like, let's see what they have for manga, and I was just browsing, and I was like, this looks adorable and cute, and I was like,
that's why it's really important to know about our streaming services.
Hear that, patrons?
And I borrowed the first volume, and I'm like, oh my god, yes, please, do we have more? We do. I think we have up to volume 5, I think.
Ooh.
Yeah, and Hoopla, I think, is always adding really good manga and also graphic novels. That's why it's important to look at our streaming services.
Yes, it is.
And we also have Comics Plus. I'm going to plug that in. So we have one for young kids, for teens, and then we have the mature one for 18 plus. And they have a lot of good comics on there as well, manga. So check out our streaming services.
Loving these plugs.
It's important.
All right, but yeah, what was your favorite recipes here?
Oh, I liked them all. I really can't choose.
I'm thinking about that croquette sandwich. I'm like, that seems intriguing.
I've actually made croquettes, potato and meat croquettes, and they're very easy to make.
Yeah, but putting that in a sandwich with a bunch of cheese, ooh.
It does look. I'm trying to remember all the recipes because I read this a while ago, but I'm sure there probably was a soup one.
There was, yes.
Because I love soups. I love a good soup, and that one was really appealing. Like, it's just, and also like the way it's illustrated. It also, you know what I mean? Like, it's very appealing.
Yes.
With the way that it's illustrated as well. And I love stuff like that. Because also one of the major things is because they're college students, affordability.
Budget.
With the food.
All the recipes are very, like, very cost conscious, which is funny to say about a fictional work.
Yes.
And, like, very easy. Like, a lot of the stuff they end up making is, like, in the microwave.
Yeah.
Yeah. Which even like college students over here, like there are a lot of like YouTube channels or whatever where they'll help college students on a budget.
Yep.
Like make really good meals, but they're cost effective. Is that the term?
Yep,
but
that is.
You know,
yes,
and like
is.
very minimal ingredients because it makes sense. Because I mean, I didn't dorm, so I don't have that experience.
I did.
But if you're a college student, you're working late, you may not, like with classes, you may not always have time to make like a full meal. So,
well, I wouldn't cook on campus. I would go to the dining hall.
Well, yeah, if you're going to the dining hall.
I had a meal plan.
But let's just argue you want to be adventurous and you want to try cooking if, you know, using the kitchen and you're like, it's nice to have these options. Because, like, a lot of kids talk about, like, ramen, like, the cup noodles, because they can't really cook or they don't have enough money to do that.
I mean, it's
a
all...
a lot of ramen.
Yeah,
but you can class it up easy. You crack some eggs in.
Yeah.
I mean, it's all good and fine until somebody puts, like, 2 microwavable Kraft mac and cheese and does twice the amount of time, ends up burning them, and the fire alarm going off at 1 o'clock in the morning. Oh, yeah.
Oh, wait, never mind. I know what my favorite recipe is. The fried chicken.
Oh, yeah.
That was sick.
Oh, I've made that, too.
Which I think is, it's their Christmas meal, which I want to give some background for that. So the first guy to manage a KFC in Japan was like, all right, we don't have Christmas food here because it's not really a religious holiday there. It's just sort of a fun holiday. It's very romantic and stuff and like that kind of thing. But he was like, I have the perfect idea. I'm going to say KFC is the Christmas food. And it just kind of stuck. People were like, yeah, fried chicken, why not?
Yeah.
Well, like, I'm not too familiar with Japanese fried chicken, but if you look at Korean fried chicken, the amount of variety they have with fried chicken, they made it into an art form over there. But I see what you mean about being like a Christmassy food, because I think even in Korea, I think that is true. There's something about it. But also, it's so convenient. And who doesn't like fried chicken?
I love it.
It's delicious. You can't go wrong with fried chicken.
The dipping sauces they had going for it. I was like, I never thought for tartar sauce on fried chicken, but I see the vision.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, tartar sauce is really good. I mean, I mostly put it on fish, but it's really good.
It's interesting, though, because I follow a few Japanese vloggers on YouTube, and the way they make tartar sauce is that they put boiled egg in it.
I can see that.
Oh, that looks really good.
So it's more like an egg salad tartar sauce with pickles chopped inside.
That sounds so good. Oh, now I want chicken.
But yeah, I love some karage. It's so good.
Yeah. And I have a recipe for it, Joseph. If you
All
ever
right.
want me to bring it to you.
Email me that.
I will. Absolutely. It's very easy to make.
We used to have a Japanese restaurant in town, and I went there like once, but I did enjoy it. And unfortunately, it's no longer around, so that kind of sucked. But their ramen was really good.
They got pretty good karage down at Kobu.
Oh,
okay.
Yeah. It's not it's not like the best ever, but it's pretty good, and like it will hit it will get you fixed. Yeah.
Okay.
Nice.
I just want more like Asian food places to open up around here.
Oh yeah, I didn't. Look, the ice cream on the sweet potato, I was like, all right, I don't know. I get it, but I don't know.
Yeah.
Ice cream on sweet potato. I can see that though.
It's like, yeah, no, I can see it.
It's like if it's vanilla. I don't really know about any other flavor.
Yeah, I think they were just using vanilla.
Yeah, vanilla seems to make sense. Well, it's kind of like, I mean, I've never had it because I'm not a big marshmallow fluff person, but it's like with Thanksgiving when you make the
yeah, with the marshmallows cooked on top.
Yeah,
the sweet potato casserole.
Yeah, I mean, I honestly have never had one, as weird as that sounds, but like I can kind of see that working because sweet potatoes, like they have already that natural sweetness, and then you put some ice cream. I would try that. That does sound delicious.
And I'm sure they used like Asian sweet potatoes, which are different from regular sweet potatoes.
Those are delicious.
They are delicious.
Oh my god, I
prefer those sweet potatoes over the regular sweet potatoes.
I got them the first time in Trader Joe's.
Wait, are you talking about like ube?
Yeah.
No, they're called something else.
Because what we call sweet potatoes here is very different from like the sweet potatoes like if you see Korean or Japanese. It's like the purple. It's a deep purple
ube,
on the out.
Yeah.
Is that this? Okay.
The purple yam. Yeah.
Yeah, it's delicious. I love ube. The first time I had it, I was like, this is so good. And I love it more than sweet potato.
I like mixing it with lentils. I like mashing it and mixing lentils.
Yeah, so I could definitely see the sweet potato thing with, like, vanilla ice cream. That sounds delicious.
Yeah.
Anybody ever tried natto?
I have not tried natto. I mean, I've seen it. They're fermented soybeans. Yeah. But I just seeing it just makes my tactile sensories go off.
I know it's a divisive food.
Is it the one that kind of looks very sticky?
Yes.
Oh, I saw that in a Japanese movie for the first time. Yeah. Happiness the Katakuri, which is like a dark
Takashi Miike film.
Yes. And they're like eating that one time, and also like the sound as they're making. I was like, I'm sure it's delicious. I've never tried it. I always try something once.
I think I could get into this.
Yeah.
That's my take. But I get why this divides the boys.
Yeah. I can't. I'm sorry. My tactile sensory went overload when I saw it.
Haru loves this, and so he only eats it when Aki's away.
Yeah.
And because Aki's disgusted by the presence of it.
Yes. Yeah.
Yeah, I guess if someone else mixed it for me beforehand and then just put the bowl in front of me, then I'd eat it. But if I have to, like, hear it being mixed,
no, just all the strings and the sliminess of it. No, thank you.
And like I said, I try anything once, and if I don't like it, fine. I never have to eat it again in my life. But I remember, like, when I first saw that, and I was like, it's kind of... But anyway... I would try it once.
Yeah.
But I can understand how that's a divisive food. It's kind of like... Vegemite.
Oh, yeah,
I've never had Vegemite.
I'm afraid.
I've seen a great video of my cousin. He went to Australia with his wife on vacation. She's got family down there, and he tried the Vegemite, and just his face went.
Oh, no.
Yeah.
Oh, no. Because that's a very divisive thing divisive. But, like, a part of me is so tempted to just try it once on a cracker and say, like, I've tried this, because I know, like, obviously, it's an Australian.
They say you only need a very little bit.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
And I think that's where a lot of Americans who try it go very wrong.
Yeah.
Because they're like, it's like peanut butter.
No. No, it's not.
Everything on it.
No.
Yeah. So this was a fun one. I enjoyed it.
I'm glad you guys liked it.
Yeah.
Yeah, and also like food.
Have you read anything else by this author?
I have not. This is the only manga that I have read by this mangaka.
Yeah. But it'd be interesting if we have anything else.
Yeah, it would.
From this person.
I think I tried looking once on Hoopla, and I didn't see anything else aside from this one. Yeah.
Yeah, it does not look like there's any official American translations of their other work. Some French ones, though.
Oh. Okay.
Nice.
Manga's huge in France. Did you know that?
I did not.
No. Yeah, no, it's very big over there.
That's cool.
Euro comics are interesting because it's like American comics got very like they're for kids, but in Europe that never really happened. So they started importing a lot of manga in like the 70s and stuff.
Is that still the sentiment over here? Like that comics are
definitely changed.
Oh yeah, no, it absolutely has changed.
Mostly because like kids are not the ones buying comics anymore.
Right.
Like,
it's the
just
ones
because
that
of how the market has changed. I could go off about the comics industry here, but I don't know if our viewers want to hear all that.
I mean, I can just see a difference because when I started reading manga, I was in high school, and that was like between 2004 and 2008. And
so you were on it pretty early.
I
honestly,
was, yeah, and trying to get volumes of a continuing series, I waited. I think the longest I ever waited for the next volume was 2 years.
Yeah, now it's big here because they just market them a lot better here.
Yeah,
they have a presence in bookstores everywhere as opposed to comic books, which they have they'll have like one shelf of graphic novels in a Barnes and Noble, you know?
Yeah.
But I don't know. I find that kind of stuff interesting to see, like, what translates well, what gets over here.
Yeah.
But like a lot of stuff gets translated into French first.
That's
for
interesting.
Manga, yeah.
Okay.
So like there's like I listened to a comic book podcast and the host is Canadian and he grew up speaking French, so he's like, I just read a lot of French.
That's cool.
I translated manga.
And the French also have their own comic industry as well, right? Okay. Is it like almost like they're competing, or like one does just as well as the other? I'm curious.
That I don't know about, but But yeah, like there's a great French adaptation of The Rose of Versailles from like the late 70s.
Oh, okay.
And it's directed by the guy who did Young Girls of Rochefort.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
It's fun.
Nice.
Yeah, it is really interesting because, like, I know even over here, like, when it comes to graphic novels in general, like, this happened recently where I was, like, trying to recommend, like, it was for, I think, summer reading. So they needed to read, I think, something from Shakespeare, I guess it was again. And I was like, okay, well, I said, if it makes it easier, because Shakespeare can be daunting for anyone, especially if you don't know the cultural references and anything like that. And I said, well, we have, graphic novels. I said, they're unabridged. I said, is the teacher, first of all, because some teachers aren't really okay with this, is the teacher okay with, him reading the graphic novel version? It's unabridged. And she was like, yeah, I guess okay. I said, and it'll, like, the images will provide the context for what's being said, and it'll make it more accessible.
Yeah.
But there definitely is that aversion to comics because, like, I definitely see it as still being seen as, it's very much for kids. But yes, there are comics for kids, but there's comics for adults. Like, there's a range.
I have to say, up until I was in high school, reading was very difficult for me growing up.
Yeah.
For my own learning disabilities and whatnot. And when I started reading manga, my mom was very happy because I was actually reading something.
Well,
yeah. Like I think personally it should be taught in school.
Yeah.
Because it's like, hey, like this teaches you not only to analyze the text but the image and like all sorts of different artistic techniques that can go on, and like I think that's really good to know because it's like, you should be able to analyze an image when you get out of school.
Absolutely.
Yeah. That's like I don't think we read any graphic novels in high school. I know that's changed a lot. I know like now a lot of places will have like mouse on their their curriculum or Persepolis.
I definitely didn't read any graphic novels when I was in school. So.
And also, when I was in high school, this was the early 2000s. I don't recall.
Yeah.
I mean, I definitely obviously had classmates that were into anime, into manga, like obviously were graphic novel readers. But I don't recall. I don't even know if my high school library had any.
Yeah. To
be perfectly honest. But yeah, definitely nothing of that sort was ever on our reading list. So I mean, thankfully it's changing because, like I said, it gets you reading.
Yeah.
And I think the fact that it's not seen as reading simply because there's images that accompany the text is kind of silly to me.
It is. It's very silly.
And frankly, if it assists someone with reading and it gets someone interested, why not?
It did for me.
Offer it as an option.
Yeah, it definitely did for me.
So
yeah. And you get different stories too.
Yeah.
Than like the usual stories that you are used to reading.
Yeah, because you can do so much with the genre. There's really a lot that can be done with comics, and the fact that comics address political issues too, social issues.
Oh
it's I don't. Yeah. Well, hopefully that'll start to change even more and more.
So I assume you guys are more familiar with the slice of life stuff.
Yeah.
What are other recommendations in the genre?
Sweetness and lightning.
Okay.
I have to think. Delicious in Dungeon could be considered slice of life up until a point.
Well,
slice of life if you live in D&D.
Yeah.
Well, if
absolutely.
you think about it, it's like they're a found family wandering around and cooking and chatting together.
Yes.
To me, that's slice of life with the occasional peril thrown in. But that is life.
Yes.
Yeah. So I would definitely call that slice of life.
Thinking about it, I actually watch more slice of life anime than I do read it because I think it's a little difficult to find slice of life manga, or I'm just not looking hard enough. If our viewers have recommendations, please let us know because I would be very interested in reading it. What else?
But what about Sweat and Soap? I think that could kind of be slice of life. I mean, the premise is bizarre. It's out there, but
Sweat and Soap is more of a romance.
Office romance?
It's more of an office romance than slice of life genre. But I mean, it could be romance and slice of life.
Yeah.
Since you see their daily lives.
I googled Delicious in Dungeon, and I can't stop looking at pictures of this dwarf. He rocks.
Yeah.
Yep.
I love his helmet.
Yeah.
I don't know if those horns are from him or from the helmet, but hey.
They're from the
way.
helmet.
Okay.
They're from the helmet, yeah. That's our dwarf character.
I love him. Oh my god.
With the beard that takes up all of his face.
Yes, he's the dad of the group.
Carries a walk around like a shield.
And also he loves food. He is passionate about cooking, which is important because they need him on. Like, I love Delicious in Dungeon. But anyway, I love that character so much. I love when he cooks. Yeah. Because he can transform anything and make it edible.
He could.
Which I love. Yeah.
Well, you like food. So,
I do, yes.
Yeah.
Who doesn't like food, though?
I know one person that has a difficulty with food until, like, several years recently.
There's a lot of people who don't like food, and that I can't get on that wavelength. I just can't.
Doesn't
like,
that make you
sad? It's the classic question, like, oh, do you eat to live or live to eat? And quite frankly,
I live to eat. Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Like, that's like.
I mean, there are some things that my like I said that texturally I can't eat because it just takes it. But no, food, man, delicious.
Yeah, and also food connects people.
It does.
On so many levels.
It does. Like, I know for a fact that when I go home today after a gym, I'm going to make whole wheat spaghetti.
Spaghetti with what?
Tomato sauce.
No meatballs?
No meatballs. I would make I would cook off some ground turkey meat, but I didn't take it out of the freezer, so it's it's not gonna defrost it.
I love spaghetti with meatballs, which is a very simple dish.
But
so
classic
good
for a reason.
Yes, but I'm one of the few people in my immediate that really enjoys it as much as I do.
See, now my mom makes good meatballs. I have no problems with my mom's meatballs, but my grandma. My almost 90-year-old Italian-American grandma who makes meatballs so rarely now. I'm salivating. My God.
I've gotten raisin pilled with the meatballs. Ew. No, it's good. It really is good.
Wait, what in the meatballs?
You put raisins in. Oh. That's like a real old like Nona thing.
Oh yeah, no.
Raisins.
Simona, try it out.
Absolutely not.
I genuinely think you should try it at least, though. You might not like it, but you might like it.
I'd have to convince my mom to put them in.
You can just do it on a couple, too. You don't need to do the whole batch. Like, you know.
I haven't had raisins, and I'm familiar because like when my mom makes pasta with cauliflower, she hasn't done it in a while, but she used to put raisins in there with pine nuts and everything.
You just ruined it.
Pine nuts, oh my God.
I don't like raisins. I tried getting over my aversion to raisins. One, its texture. Two, I choked on one when I was like a child.
All right,
a really small child.
I will ask my mom when she makes it.
I did try raisins when I was in college, and no. I couldn't do it.
I understand. I haven't had like raisins from the box in a while, but like when you cook them with the pot, they soften up.
Yeah.
These were softened raisins.
Oh, you just had a bad experience.
No, it was awful. It was awful.
I think they're nice.
Well, I will ask my mom, like if she wouldn't mind putting a few, and I will definitely try it. Like I said, I will try anything once. I'm down for that. Because it may just be, like, I may end up enjoying it very much, so...
Yeah, no, Simona, I was always doubtful of it. I was like, why do you need sweetness in a meatball? And I don't know. It hit.
Ooh, maybe the next time we have, like, the Christmas party, can your mom make meatballs?
Put in a request.
I love, my grandma makes really great sausage and peppers, and whenever we have the Christmas party and you bring sausage and peppers, that's the first thing I go to.
Yeah, that is very true.
Because that's nostalgia.
I love
right
sausage
there between two bread.
And my mom has been making sausage and peppers for work functions for decades now.
So she's got it down.
Yeah.
Thank you, Mom. This is so... I love that food.
Whenever there was a party at my dad's job or something, it was sausage and peppers.
Yeah. But it's so easy.
It's a classic, too. And between a nice roll or just...
Oh, my goodness.
It's just so good. Love it.
Yeah.
So... what are we going to rate this? Out of.
Let's rate this out of noodles.
Noodles. Okay.
This is getting a 5 out of 5 noodles for me because it's just a fun time. Fun time. And all the recipes at the end of the chapter was just ticks it up.
Yeah.
For me. And
definitely 5 out of 5. It's such a sweet first volume, and I love the recipes. I like the friendship, and 5 out of 5.
And the characters are believable too.
Yeah.
All right. Don't take this as a real negative thing. I'm going 3 noodles. I mean, this is. I just don't think slice of life is necessarily my jam, but I mean, this was good. This was very pleasant. I like the recipes. Like, if you like slice of life, you'll probably enjoy this, and get some good recipes out of it, man.
Well, I'm glad you at least enjoyed this one for your first.
I said, it was very pleasant. I had a good, I had a good time. A 3 out of 5 is still a positive review.
Absolutely, absolutely.
Yeah, I'm curious what Lou would have given this.
Yeah, well, I'm curious what Lou would have said. About the entire thing, but unfortunately, he's not here.
Yeah. He abandoned us.
He did.
Yeah, well.
He's out riding the rails.
Causing mischief. You want to take us out, Katie?
Thank you, everyone, for joining us, and we'll see you next time for...
my pick. It's my pick next?
Yes, I think it's Simona's up next.
My pick is Moon. We're all going to have so much fun with it.
Look, I'm going to have a fun time.
We're going to have a blast.
I hope so.
We're going to have fun.
Yes. Bye, everyone.
Bye.